Hello everybody, so we're just going to jump right into it. I got my eyebrows done, eyelids prime as usual, and we're going to use the box of Crayons Eyeshadow palette from the crayon case, and we're going to use the color brown. And y'all, we only using one palette today, one palette, okay? And we're going to use this kind of like as a transition color, all right? And we're doing a dramatic cut crease today. We're using black and silver and brown and the color tan. So you guys will see that step, okay? So dramatic cut crease. All right, so we're getting into the crease with this brush, and this brush is from BH Cosmetics, the Rose Gold collection. I will put that information down below. I use these brushes a lot while doing my tutorials, you guys should know. And we're going to blend, as you guys can see. Blend till your arms fall off, you guys know, okay? All right, now we're going to take a fluffier brush, and we're going to blend even further to spread out the color a little bit more, because you do want this color to show. So, yeah. So, I'm just making sure. And plus, my camera's going out of focus. Sometimes my camera be trying to play me. But anyway, I digress. Alright, so now we're going to get the brow bone, and we're going to use the color tan. And we're going to apply it right under the eyebrow, on the eyebrow bone. And this is to transition the color very nicely. Well, not transition, I'm sorry. This is to, I just like everything to blend well together, so everything could look, you know, nice. So I like to highlight the brow bone a lot of times. And I always kind of now, I usually bring it all the way to the front. Some people do not like to bring it all the way to the beginning of the eyebrow, but I do. So it's really up to you. You don't have to do what I do, but this is the look that I'm going for, so this is what I'm doing. But it's really up to you, whatever your heart's desire. Alright, now I'm going to blend everything out with my fluffier brush, and you have to do this. You have to blend every time, y'all. You don't want anything looking separated. You want everything to just like transition and look cohesive together. You don't want it to look separated or any lines of demarcation. You want everything to look like it's supposed to be there, okay? You don't want the eyeshadow looking misplaced, okay? Okay. Alright, so it's a lot of process, but you have to blend, okay? Blend till your arms fall off. Blending is your friend with makeup. Okay, whether it be foundation, eyeshadow, everything. Blending is your friend. I'm just adding a little bit more, you know, so it's really up to you, you know, whatever look that you're going for. And then I'm blending. So every time I add, I always blend. Okay, you got to make sure you do that, because, you know, you just have to have everything to blend correctly. You don't want, you know, things happening, okay? Alright, so we're going to use soft ochre. I had that upside down. I'm sorry, y'all. This is to use for the cut crease, alright? And we are going to outline the cut crease. So for those of you that have hooded eyelids, this is what I do. I got this technique from one of my YouTube sisters. She is an MUA here on YouTube, and this is what she had did. And this is for hooded eyes, okay? Because when you're doing a dramatic cut crease, or when you're doing a cut crease with hooded eyelids, you don't get to see the cut crease until you look down. So you just want to do this because you want the cut crease to be seen when your eyes are open, okay? Now when your eyes are only down. It depends on what look you're going for. If you're doing like a mini cut crease, and that's the look you're going for. But if you want it to be seen and be very dramatic, this is what you would do, okay? And then use the soft, I use the soft ochre concealer from MAC. I will put all the information down below, you guys. Yeah, and it was upside down. I apologize about that. But yeah, and you have to take your time with this. This is not a rush job. So if you're going somewhere, make sure that you allot yourself enough time to do this, because this takes time. Okay, I'm being serious, y'all. This takes time. So please do not do this in a rush, because you don't want your cut crease looking crooked. You don't want your cut crease looking crazy. Okay, if you're going to do it right. Okay, so take your time. And you're just basically filling it in. And I'm using an angle brush from e.l.f. And now we're going to take some powder, some benign powder, and I'm going to put it in the crease a little bit with this brush here, just a little bit, so I won't get any type of creasing or what have you. I usually don't really do this step as often, but sometimes I do. It depends. So I put more concealer over top. Maybe I OD'd with this part because the other eye I didn't do this because I simply forgot, so it's okay. All right, so we're going to use the silver, and we're going to use a flat brush, and we're going to pat on the silver color. Okay, we're not going to rub it in and blend it in like we usually do. You're just going to pat the color on. Okay, you're not going to rub it on, you're going to pat it on. Now you're going to see that there is a lot of fallout. I spoke about this in my one of my videos, my first impressions and my reviews and things of that nature, but it's okay. Just wipe it off with you know, a makeup wipe or whatever the case is. So I'm not even worried about the fallout. So you will see a lot of fallout. This is why I always do my foundation last and I do my eyeshadow first, because there are some eyeshadows that can leave some fallout even though it's a little bit, and then when you do your foundation, you know, everything is cleaned up. Okay, so that's why I like to do my eyeshadow first, because I remember someone had asked me in one of my comments, but I did answer it. But this is why I do it. I'm not sure if I said that as the answer, but that's one of the reasons why I do it, because of the eyeshadow fallout. And plus, eyeshadow to me takes longer than just putting on the foundation, so I just want to get that out the way first, because I think that's a bigger thing to do. Like this takes time, especially if you're doing this type of look, you know. So yeah, but it's really up to you. There's no rules in makeup, but you know, I recommend you doing the eyeshadow first. Alright, now I'm going to do the color black, and I'm using another brush. I believe this is a Morphe brush, and you're going to pat it on. I know a lot of people are scared, you know, to do like the smoky eye or what have you, because black, you know, people don't want to like raccoon eyes, but you do little by little, especially if the color black is very intense. Like this color is intense, because it did get all over my face. Like when I did my foundation review, I was like, oh my goodness, y'all see what I mean later on. I mean, well, in another video. But yeah, this did kind of get all over the place because this black is very pigmented. So yeah, so you just got to make sure that you do it lightly and you pat it on, like you stipple it on. You don't rub it in, you stipple it on. Okay, so just make sure that's what you do. Okay, again, there's fallout, but again, you can clean that up after you're done with your eyeshadow part of the makeup. Alright, now we're going back to the tan, back to the brow bone, and we're just going to make it look like a nice, easy transition. So that's just basically what we're doing here. Just putting a little bit more there so it can look all together and not too separated. And I'm using my eyeshadow brush that I purchased like from CVS, I believe, like a long time ago. Alright, now we're going to the other side, and I'm not going to talk on this part. You guys can enjoy the music and enjoy the video, and that's basically it about that, and that's the cut crease. I'm not going to show you guys my full face routine, but I'll try to put down all the information of what I got on my face down in the description bar below, so please check that out. And that's basically it about that. So I'm sorry if I talked your heads off in the beginning, but you guys know how I do. I always talk at the beginning, then after that I let you guys enjoy the rest of the video. And that's basically it. If I forgot anything, I definitely annotated in the video. But I hope you guys, you know, enjoyed and learned something from it. You know, if you have any additional questions, please let me know, and I definitely will get back to you. And if you don't want anybody to see your comment, you could definitely send me an email. I have no problem with that. And that's basically it about that, you guys. Alright, so enjoy the rest of the video. If you have any questions, comments, comes love, the fancy marquee 97 at gmail.com, and I'll definitely reply back to you. Thanks for watching. Peace!